What are our sources telling us? What more do we know here, Sue?
Well, people close to the matter are telling us that it appears the SEC is ready to approve at least one ETF, and it's not likely to block the products from starting to trade next week. Now, the drama surrounds two particular proposals. There's been a rush of them in recent weeks, including from Cathie Wood's ARK and others. But these proposals for the ETFs are by ProShares and Invesco, and they're based on futures contracts that were filed under mutual fund rules that the SEC chairman Gary Gensler himself has said provide, quote, significant investor protections. It's important to understand that the prior ETF proposals were not submitted under these rules and were rejected. And there are many that believe that Gensler this summer was kind of signaling, hey, this is how you do it. So the proposals that are up for a decision, which would be reject, grant, or delay, and the official decision would come out sometime Monday. These are very different from the previous ETF proposals that were rejected, and that's why you see a lot of green on the screen, because barring a last-minute reversal, it appears that the fund that may be launched as early as this coming week will be the culmination of a nearly decade-long campaign to get digital coins accepted by the mainstream. And again, there's been a lot of excitement over this. We did see Bitcoin jump 1,000 points or $1,000 in just a couple of minutes after the SEC issued a tweet earlier in the day cautioning investors that Bitcoin is a speculative investment and directing them back to a June link. Many took that as sort of a hint or reading of the tea leaves that the SEC was poised to do this. Of course, it's all very speculative. Bloomberg's story, which has just hit the tape recently, has added to the rally we're seeing at this hour in Bitcoin and digital assets.
That's right. Bitcoin inching ever closer to 60,000. Sue, what are the latest projections on where Bitcoin could go from here with this ETF momentum?
Well, let's jump right into the Bloomberg, because you can see where Bitcoin has been. It had that huge drop where it lost much of its value in July, and it's come roaring back since then. It was below 30,000 in late July. It's been up by better than 50%, and chart watchers are saying with this SEC approval, which is now heavily anticipated, you could possibly see a retest of the 65,000 record. There are some analysts out there that say you could see 100,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year. Again, this is what so many of the proponents of digital assets have been pushing for: mainstream acceptance. The lobbying efforts go all the way back a full decade. And so, again, there's the possibility that we could have as many as 4 ETFs trading next week. Many believe it will be at least one, based on what we're hearing from those very close to the matter. Again, a formal decision is expected on Monday.